What is up, you guys? James All here once again. So we're continuing tonight with fitness. We're looking again at the Wim Hof method, and to be honest with you guys, I haven't done it the last few days and I don't feel as good as I did before. I have some more outbreak of eczema, which had cleared up significantly, almost completely after 10 days straight of the Wim Hof method and cold showers. Now, I have been more faithful with the cold showers every day. However, the breathing exercises have not been that great for the last about 3 or 4 days. And the reason is we're moved from our house, sold our house, and one day I'll have to tell you all the story about why we had to sell our home, how we ended up here in my in-laws' basement. Luckily, it's only for a short time while our new house is being built. But that's not till the end of February, so we're either here for the next 2.5 months or we're here till January, and then we're gonna rent until my house is built. So my wife and I, our 3 girls and our dog, are hanging out at the in-laws. So luckily, you know what, I get along with them very well, so thank the Lord for that. I really lucked out in that regard. But let's get back to the Wim Hof method. And let's talk about it for a minute. It's really beneficial, I find, because it helps bring clarity to your mind. Because you're breathing so deeply, you're really enriching your blood with oxygen. It's allowing you to develop a discipline. It's like meditation, deep breathing exercises. As a registered nurse, we're always encouraging our patients who are adults and they're laying in bed all the time, remember to deep breathe. Remember to cough. It's so important to draw that air into our lungs, deep into our lungs. And with this method, however, what we're finding is an increase in epinephrine levels, which decreases the inflammatory response throughout the body. I'm going to dig into a little bit more peer-reviewed research on this, and I'm going to present that to you guys in a further video. But as it is right now, let's just do a couple rounds of the Wim Hof method. I'm not going to edit this at all. I'm not going to cut it at all. I'm not going to fast forward it at all. And in fact, I'm not even going to time my breathing. And I'm not going to time how long I hold my breath for. We're just going to do it together. We'll do 2 rounds right now, and let's just see how it goes. We can look at the video length, how long I hold my breath for. So remember, what we're going to do is 30 to 50 deep inhales, easy exhales. At the end of the 30 to 50 breaths, we exhale sharply, and then we hold our breath. And now we'll hold our breath until we need to breathe. We'll take a real big breath in, hold your breath for 20 seconds or so, imagining your blood rushing to your brain, everything getting oxygenated and enriched, and then release. And then once that's done, that's a round. That's all it is. That's all you got to do. Now the key to this, if you can do it, do the breathing rounds, 3 to 5 rounds. Perhaps throw in a round of push-ups at the end, breath held, and then jump into the ice shower, ice bath, or go roll around in the snow. That would be ideal. As it is right now, it's only 9:15 p.m. I've had a lot of late nights this week, just getting the house packed up, cleaned up, getting the girls to bed and everything else, and moving. So I'm probably going to try to get a little more sleep tonight, because I've also been waking up at 5:45 every morning to go pray with my friends at my church, early morning prayer meditation. So, you know, they've been long days for me, and I think that added stress, lack of sleep, has been a contributor to a little bit of the flare-up of the eczema. So it's time to reset, get back with the Wim Hof method, get back to rest, relaxation, and a mastery of self. Okay, so let's do a round here, and I'm going to begin. Okay, guys. Well, that was under a minute. I can tell you time wasn't under a minute, and my hands got so tingly and my arms got so tingly that time. So Wim Hof says that's very normal. Just push through it, keep going, and since moving into my in-laws' house, they have a cat and a dog that I'm not used to. You can see my little Shih Tzu guy there, hypoallergenic, doesn't really bother me, but I have had some flare-ups of asthma, and I have been hitting the inhaler quite a bit. So I am thinking that might play into a little bit right now as to why I can't hold my breath as long as normal. But let's try another round, see how it goes. That round looked like about 50 seconds. We'll have to look at the tape after. But let's try again here. Okay, that was round 2. That was definitely longer than round 1. That was probably closer to a minute and a half. My arms didn't get as tingly that time. Feels good. Feels like I'm starting to get back into it a little bit. I know it might be tough for you to watch these videos, but what I encourage you to do, just because they kind of last so long because of the breathing and the breath holding, that you should just follow along when I do it. Breathe when I breathe, hold your breath when I hold my breath, and then see if you can go longer than me. But don't really force yourself, and once again, please don't do this in the water. Always on dry land. Okay, let's do 3 rounds, and then we'll call it a night. I had a comment from one of my subscribers who asked me to do a full video of the Wim Hof method training, so that's what I'm doing here just for you. And we'll do this once in a while. I just know they're usually 10 to 15 minute videos, and sometimes that's too long, but let's go round 3, and let's try to go 2 minutes on the breath hold if possible. If I can't make it, you'll see me breathe. Okay, let's go. Well, that one wasn't very good. That was only about a minute, but I felt like I kind of moved my posture and it put pressure on my chest. So you might find those things. To be honest, I find it easier to lay down and do it. I'm sitting on a kind of a stool here, and I think it's good to be laying down in a comfortable position, and either your bed or a yoga mat, or if you live where it's warm and you can lay on the grass, do that. Me, I'm in northern Canada. It's colder. It's kind of a weird winter. We don't have a lot of snow yet, but still too cold to do it on the grass. But I might go out and do it in the snow one time if it won't be too cold to take those deep breaths. So guys, that was 3 rounds of the Wim Hof method. Once again, I'm going to get back at it every day because of the health benefits. I've noticed, guys, okay, I've noticed more vigor. I've noticed a total reduction in eczema. I quit for 3 days just because I got busy with moving and packing my house, which isn't a really good excuse, but I have some eczema flare up, and you can see a few spots here, and here. And it's no fun. I want to be in peak physical health, so let's do this together. Let's get healthy, let's get fit, and let's live our life to the max. Alright guys, cheers, have a great night.